Hello, fellow friends on YouTube. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm very excited to show you guys this guitar because I never thought I would own this beauty. Yes, so you guys know I love Gibson SGs. I love all Gibson SGs. And I remember seeing this one in a magazine when I was a kid, thinking that, wow, that would be a dream to own one day. And then I found out that they only made 1,000 of them. And I was like, all right, well, I'm never going to see that. Everyone that's rich is going to buy one. And I'm just never going to get this guitar. It's okay. I've learned to accept that. Well, many years down the road, I got a Facebook tag, and I will explain that story in a second, but I have a guitar to show you. So, 2008 Guitar of the Month. If you guys have ever heard of that, Gibson did Guitar of the Month for 12 months for all of 2008, and I'm really excited because usually a Guitar of the Month by Gibson means another Les Paul, and this is not a Les Paul. And it's just a beauty. Let's just open it. Let me get it out of the way. I've waited way too long to show you guys this video, which, by the way, if you guys were smart enough and you guys added my Instagram, you guys have actually already seen this video. If you actually creep in some of my videos, this guitar has actually been in the background, and it's actually been in the background on some of my YouTube videos. I was dumb and I didn't see it until you guys commented it. And yeah, like, you guys are smart, and I definitely give you a thumbs up for keeping an eye open, because I told you at the beginning of this year that I have a guitar to show you, and I haven't had time to do the video, and you guys have actually already seen it. So good on you, but now you can actually really see it. So let's grab this camera right here, and let's open this up. Oh shit. So I got a Gibson SG Diablo, and if you've never heard of a Gibson SG Diablo, you're gonna learn today, because I'm just gonna keep talking about it, and I'll probably keep talking about it for the rest of my life, because, like I said, I never thought I would own this guitar. Now let me set my camera back up, because I do ghetto YouTube videos, and get this case out of the way. Oh, by the way, this case is like super nice. It looks like it's like tiger fur. Hopefully that camera angle picked it up. But anyways, let's get this case out of the way. So how did I get this guitar? How, you ask or wonder. So most people that buy these guitars are rich doctors or people that have a lot of money, and you guys may think I have a lot of money, but I don't. And so anyways, I got a tag on Facebook from a Facebook friend because his friend was selling this guitar. And when he first tagged me and I read it, I said, I'm not going to be able to afford this. Then I looked at it and I said, I'm not going to be able to afford this, but I'm going to buy it anyway. And I did. These are $2,000 guitars, brand new, keep in mind. And the reason why I didn't pay $1,600 or $1,800 or $1,000 even is because this guy was our age, and he needed money, for one, and he also did not really take good care of it. When I got this guitar was one of the dirtiest Gibsons I've ever seen, and it came with me with 3 coated black strings on it. So a $2,000 collector's guitar showed up at my doorstep with some real tender love and care needed. And I totally did that. The guy was cool. He just doesn't play guitar much anymore, and he got it as a college graduation gift, I believe, in Miami, Florida. And I'll tell you, man, if I would have known that I would have got a Gibson SG Diablo for graduating college, I would have 6 degrees, okay? I would still be going to college now. Just kidding. But instead, I don't go to college, and I buy it in cash. But anyways, I support you guys going to college, by the way. If you guys want to do school, do school. School's not for me. But anyways, so most people buy these guitars because they're collectors, they're doctors, they're lawyers, or just people that are, you know, they're not really going to play the guitar that much, and that's fine. That's half of what Gibsons go for. $2,000, most musicians or the real musicians, you ever notice they don't really have a $2,000 guitar unless they're like Kurt Hammett with his like freaking $1 million Les Paul, which he's Kurt Hammett from Metallica. But most people do not. And an SG Standard, if you see on today's scene, is to me impressive. And to spend more money on that is, I think, just crazy, and I don't think it's necessary to spend over $1,500 for a guitar that you should be beating the shit out of on stage. So I'm going to play with this live. And because this guitar is already beat up, and I will show you, if you look really closely, there is wear on this thing. A dead giveaway is probably from me, but now this is silver right here instead of gold. But there are nicks on this guitar. There is some fret wear, not really a lot, but 24 frets too. And it actually has silver added in with the frets, which I think is awesome. But 24 frets, mahogany body. I don't know why they gave you the Gibson gold logo. I think that's like the cheapest thing they put on here, but I'm not going to complain. They have that nice SG truss rod cover. But if you look at the back, let's see, I got to look at the actual video. There you go. You can see it. This guy, I don't know what the hell he did to the back of this guitar. And there you go. There it is. He destroyed the back, and there's a nick right there. You can see it right by my middle finger. And then there's also a big, ugly nick right there. Nothing terrible. There's no crazy cracks. Honestly, I think this guitar is in great condition for buying used and for what I paid for it. But I definitely had to have my friend polish it and definitely redo it because this thing was not shining like the ones in the magazine did. So I was like, I want it to shine. The one thing that I will say I hate about this guitar is, well, for one, it's an SG, and they do have problems staying in tune. So this one does stay in tune pretty well, though. But if you guys know me really well, I do not like gold. I think gold is one of the ugliest colors. And that's not really a crazy complaint. The guitar plays and sounds great. But these are burst buckers. And I don't have burst buckers. And I don't want to rebuy burst buckers in silver when this is 2008 burst buckers, if that makes any difference. I wanted to keep the guitar completely original. But because this guitar is so rare and it is kind of expensive, it kind of reminds me of a Ferrari. And if you know what color Ferraris come in, hint, hint. They are always red, and they always have that little yellow logo with a horse on it. And this guitar reminds me of a Ferrari. For some reason, it reminds me of a Ferrari 360 Spider. And yeah, so this guitar is a 360 Spider. And burst buckers, 24 frets, Grover tuners, and also it says right here on the headstock, 183. So this is 183 out of 1,000 that were made, which 1,000 is definitely a lot when you think of like a machine and hands making a guitar. But when you think of like all of the world can get their hands on it, and I have 1 out of 1,000 SGs, I'm honored to have this. And my favorite thing about this is I feel that I will be the only one that I know that's my age playing in a metal band, playing live, and actually plays their guitar as like far as like actually beats the shit out of it when playing live. I don't beat the shit out of them here because I'm babying them here. But when it goes to live, I put all my emotions in. I don't care what's going on. So this guitar is going to be played live. And I'm super excited about that because I've never seen anyone play with this live before. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that will be like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? So there's only 1,000 of them made. That's going to destroy it and it's not going to be worth anything. Well, I'm not selling it, so don't worry. And it's my guitar. So I'm going to play the way I do in my band, Lies Behind Your Eyes. So you can follow the link below and you can see me play this yourself. Hopefully someday live. But yeah, I'm super excited to play this. And the one thing that is different with these guitars, they do have a new model out. It's called the Gibson SG Supreme, and it's almost identical to this guitar, but it has an awesome flame top on it. That's another guitar I want, right? And this one is different, obviously, because it's made in 2008. It has the silver frets, but it also has this tone knob is right next to the pickup, which I love. The other ones that are newer are actually have them down here, and I think this pickup jack is there. I'm not certain, but I love this. I think this is very sleek, very sporty. Like I said, it's like a Ferrari. It's very fast. 50s rounded neck, I think it is. Either way, I'm not very picky on necks. And yeah, I didn't do any modding to this other than putting strap locks on it. But yeah, so this is my SG Diablo, and I'm going to be posting this definitely in the future and sharing this live. After I go through some of my other guitars, I will start playing with this live. See how it holds up, and super excited to play with it. But yes, thank you guys for waiting to see this video. I'm sorry it took so long. I've just been very, very busy. And yeah, I will see you guys later. You can follow me on Instagram, support me on Patreon, or subscribe or comment. I don't care. Whatever. Bye.